What's going on, guys? MTG Historian Plays here today, and I'm coming at you with a deck list slash singles opening video. Today I went up to my local LGS and I picked up a few singles for my Emergent Ultimatum standard deck. And yeah, let's get into it. I mostly just picked up lands today, and I picked up just a few other cards that I was missing for the deck. Start off here. We got a foil Zagoth Triome. And then we got two promo Zagoth Triomes. They were about the same price, so I just picked up the promos instead of both foils. And then we got a couple Jwari Disruptions here. They flip to lands. It's really good in this deck because it's really land heavy. And it counters a spell unless its controller pays 1, so it's a double use card. Then we got two Cultivates here. The special Cultivate from M21. I really like the art on this one. I feel like this is by far the best Cultivate art that has ever came out. Especially better than the Mystical Archive. And got a one of Pelucranos in this deck. This is just a hard cast because we can't actually pull this with the Emergent Ultimatum. So this is just a blocker slash creature kill removal card for the deck. And then we got 3 Elspeth's Nightmare. This is a really good saga in a deck like this because it has removal and it also has hand removal. You can look into the opponent's hand and choose something for them to discard. So that's really good. And then you also have exile target opponent's graveyard on that third one. So just in case they're running like a reanimator build or something, you're able to clear their graveyard so they can't reanimate anything anymore. And then we got a couple Clearwater pathways, the black-blue pathway, both borderless here. The borderless is actually the same price as the regular one in this case, so I decided to pick up 2 borderless. This deck only runs 2 Clearwaters, so there's that. And the last ones here are 2 Bark Channels. And they didn't have any borderless, so I just decided to pick up 2 regular ones. Flips into the blue land. I like the art on this one a lot. But that's that for the singles that I picked up today. Now I'm going to go over briefly the deck that I have put together so far. I just have a bunch of basic lands in here because I didn't have all the lands I needed yet. This deck runs 23 lands. I'm going to be taking some of these out to replace with the other ones. Here's some more of the pathways that I already had. Runs 1 Temple of Mystery just for that extra scry if you need it on like turn 1 if you draw a temple. Behold the Multiverse gives you options to search for certain cards that you need, which is really good in this deck because it's based around 1 card. You got a bunch of big drop creatures, These are all able to be pulled by Emergent Ultimatum. Valky, you can play both, so you can play the single side, the Valky side, if you don't pull it with Emergent, and then if you pull it with Emergent Ultimatum, you can play the other side, Tybalt, which is really basically like a game winner once you get it on the field. It's pretty much over. People normally concede after you play your Emergent. Got 2 all runs Epiphany, take an extra turn, create 2 1/1 blue creature tokens for chump blocking. This card is a key part in this deck, just for extra turns and just keeping the ball moving. 4 Emergent Ultimatums, this is the true star of the deck, what the deck is really built around. You pay 7 mana and you search up 3 giant cost spells and you drop 2 of them on the field and it's basically game over. So that's what the whole deck is based around right here. This card is really good. I think it's going to see more play, and also I think it's going to have a price jump. I'm surprised it's still as low as it is in price. And you got your board removal, your board wipes, Extinction Event, really good. Shadow's Verdict, really good for the white weenie builds and the mono red wins decks. This just takes out all their creatures in 1 swipe. And you can also hit these with emergent ultimatum, just in case you need to. You got your enablers here, the Wolf Willow Havens. This just makes it so your lands tap for an extra land, which is what you need, because this is a ramp deck. Most of the time, if you do it right, you can get emergent ultimatum off on turn 5. You got Binding the Old Gods, you got permanent removal. It also searches up a basic forest card, which you can hit Zagoth Triome with that, so you can get a tricolor land. And creatures you control gain Death Touch. That doesn't really matter for anything in this deck. Omen of the Sea is very important in this deck because it allows you to scry and draw, so you can basically search for what you need when you need it. Heartless Act and Eliminate. I was not able to pick up the rest of the Heartless Acts I need. Normally this deck runs 4 of these and 1 Eliminate, but I'm going to be running some fillers because my local game store did not have any Heartless Acts, so I'm going to have to figure something else out for that. And then you got 2 Cultivates here, which you guys saw I had the other 2 that I picked up today, the M21 special ones, and these are also a very big part in the deck. Just pulls lands from your deck and puts them basically right onto the battlefield. But that's basically all I got for you guys today. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. MTG Historian Place.